So the way we do resume reviews is all of you weigh in. We try to take this resume apart, help the person who gave it to us, give them advice, give other people advice in the process. I have not looked at this resume for more than a few seconds to make sure it uploaded. If you have thoughts about it, have at it. And Butlerian, it is Butlerian's resume. So thank you for the sub. That's kind of you. You don't have to do that, but I very much appreciate you joining the community. So here we go. Standard opening. However, new graduate interested in back-end development, distributed and embedded systems, and high-performance computing is very clear. It says what you're interested in. It does not say what type of job you want. Second, it's not labeled or set apart from your intro info, so I almost thought it was part of your address. It didn't jump out to me. So you might want to consider converting it to say objective or seeking or new graduate seeking as opposed to interested in. Seeking role in back-end development, distributed embedded systems, or high-performance computing. You want an action verb. Interested in is not action. Education, straightforward. BS and CS, University of Somewhere, awarded scholarships for academic excellence and hackathon organization, and research award for internships. If you can be more specific, if the scholarships had names, if it was the Fred Smith Scholarship for Academic Excellence, that lends credibility. If it was the How to Make Mad Money with Bitcoin Hackathon, it sounds more real. Say what type of research. This is too generic. It's good you got scholarships. It's good you did a hackathon. And it's good that you got these research awards. But you need to make it more believable. It needs detail, as Licorice just said in chat. Well done. Pinaquant says better formatting in the name and heading info to better separate title from birthday, Bode, typo would be good. And I agree with that. All right, let's keep going though. You don't give your GPA, which means it's bad. That's okay though. If it's bad, you're better off not giving it and me not knowing how bad it is. But if it's actually not bad, as you can see, I just automatically concluded it was bad. And that's what everyone else will do. So you say not really. Then, 3.75 out of 4.3. I've never heard of a 4.3 scale. But that's cool. What is a bad GPA? It varies, but anything below a 3, unweighted. So 3.75 out of 4. Yeah, anything under a 3 is bad. 40 Pink Dragons. That was a good call to gift Licorice a sub. Licorice is, thank you for doing that. Licorice is a good commentator, and we like to have them here. We like to have those people show up. And I appreciate the people who do give subs and support the community if you can. That money gets donated, which means it does double good. It brings people into the community, and then it goes on to a good cause. But excellent. So let's continue the critique. By the way, I have changed my rules for these critiques. I do one per show now so that we get on to the main topic in a timely manner. And the other thing is I haven't started really taking this one down yet. You can wait to the grading, the degrading grading it might be, but that's where we haul out the resume assassin emote as if I have a particularly harsh send up. So far I've found nothing particularly harsh about this one. But as the glass gets empty, the harsh gets harsher. Okay, research assistant, Department of Art History. Did you do that just for me, or is that real? Because I am well known for talking about the value of an art history degree. Migrated web application to ASP.NET Core with improved authentication and a modernized front end. Okay, that's what you did. Did it have any impact? So We talk all the time about what we call situation, the STAR format: situation, task, action, result. This has your situation. You are a research assistant at the Department of Art History. The task, migrating a web application. The action you took, which was to do it, but nothing about the result. Same thing with developed an image URL scraper with country detection as a background service. Great. Who cares? Why? If I'm going to hire you, I want to know why. Dr. Miller94, thank you for the sub. Very nice of you. Appreciate people. By the way, I do run Twitch Prime. It's a great team that's doing super well, has a ton of interesting content in it. And so I hope, I certainly hope, boy, I totally lost the thread there. I got too distracted reading chat. My bad. But, Twitch Prime. I hope many of you sub with Twitch Prime. I am all over the place today. I'm going to slow down, take a breath. What else about this resume? You were a teaching assistant. Assisted students in 6 different courses. Okay, no result again. It's what you did, but no result. Automated parts of assignment grading for efficiency. How efficient? Can you give a number? And better feedback using shell scripts. In what way was it better? Compiler backend developer at a lab. Basically, this resume has the same flaw throughout, which is you don't have the results. You do a good job saying what you did and being specific, and you've done a number of different things. So the only place I see a specific result is at the internship in 2017. You say reduce compilation time. Reduce compilation time by 50%. That's a specific result. So you want to follow this bullet here at the bottom that I'll highlight. You want to follow that bullet in all the others. The other thing I'm going to say about this resume so far is it's boring and white. It's fine. You can't get above a B, though, with a boring white resume. And then what's Liger talking about here? They said derivatives were finished after 2008. All right. Yeah, the problem with resume is it's very simple, Victor says. You have some research experience and other BS, yet it seems you're applying for industry, but no internship experience in the last 2 years. Is that true? Hard to tell. But yeah, maybe there is this great question. What have you been doing since you graduated? And when did you graduate? And there is a little bit of a missing story. Is what's this research? Were you going for a further degree? Were you hanging out at college? Like there's a disconnected story between when you graduated and being a research assistant. Are you working on are you working on hey, I got a hype train emote, so we'll go ahead and share it. What's the story there is a little bit missing, and I think Victor TV is doing a good job calling that out. Okay, so now let's talk about the extra professional activities. First, it's a big list of extra professional stuff. You'd rather use a little more room. I'm hiring you for what you do, not for what you do for others. So on a one-page resume, it's fine to have extra professional activities, but this isn't like Glee Club or Disney Channel where you get rewarded for this. You get rewarded for the work. Now, some of this is technical, but still, given that you've had jobs, I'd spend more time on the impact of the jobs and less time on this. Again, your resume seems really thin in 2020. Which just leads to this question: what's your story? Where are you graduating, etc.? Like when did you graduate, and what have you done since then? Scrape spatial and non-spatial data from various sources, normalizing using some So normalizing some using regular expressions is weak. Like, oh, hey, I normalized some and I used, like, it's just not clear what you're adding there or why. All of these have the same problem of no results. Saying you won some stuff is pretty interesting. It indicates you're smart, or you were smarter than some of the other people in the room that day. Yeah, I want to know the results of more of this is the big takeaway. And I know I'm hammering away on that, but remember, you get paid and hired for results. So boiling it down, what would I give this resume? It's a standard new graduate computer science resume. It is adequate. I guess I give it a B- because there's nothing about it that flat out sucks more than another resume, which is good. This is a usable resume. It will not tank you. It will not stand out. The things it needs. This line needs to stand out so people know it's your objective. It's boring black and white with no interesting format, so it looks like every other piece of every other resume we ever see. And so it's not interesting. It's very easy to pass by, but it doesn't suck, which is good. This needs specificity. Your grade point is good enough. I would put it on there to emphasize that it's not bad, because people will assume it's bad. Victor, you say no internship. I guess you're saying not since here. I get your point. You do need to explain why. I assume this person was looking at a master's degree or something. So Victor, I do see why you would grade it lower. Victor's feedback, by the way, points to the fact that every reviewer will see your resume slightly differently. So Victor would indicate that he would grade your resume lower, or you lower. It's not personal. You just wouldn't get a job from Victor. Yeah, Pachi says a picture helps. It may. Something to give it color or pop. And then results. And finally, consider condensing or using this space better. And then at the bottom, you have kind of the standard alphabet soup, which is fine. So it's a good basic one-page resume. It can be significantly improved. It's adequate. So I don't know how you want to grade adequate. I called it a B-. We see a lot of things that are worse. This is not bad. Like it's just over the borderline. The thing is, with a bunch of simple fixes, you could make it great. And Valerian, you are more than welcome.